So this is a typical shape for a pH curve where we are taking an acid, so this down here is acidic regions, and we are neutralizing it, neutralizing being here, and then we make it into alkali as we go beyond. If we just I'm going to put some labels on here just to help us a little bit. So an important number that's in the middle there is 7, and if we remember the pH below that in here, this is where we have got acidic ranges, and pH above that is where we have got alkali pH ranges. 7 is important because 7 is neutral, so that's right in the middle of where we're at. Let's explain why the graph has this shape. So the reason that the graph starts off down here with a pH that is low is because there are lots and lots of H plus ions, and H plus ions make solutions acidic. And as you can see, as the reaction goes this way, we're adding more and more of the calcium hydroxide, which is neutralizing the H plus, and therefore there's fewer H plus ions in solution. And then we get this quite quick change in the amount of H plus ions until we get to this point here where it is neutral. And at the neutral point, the H plus ions are equal to the OH minus ions, and that's why the pH is neutral. If I wanted to work out exactly where that was, I would have a line from there going all the way to the graph, like that, and then I could work out exactly how much of the calcium hydroxide is required to neutralize the acid. Once we've gone past this point here where it's neutral, where the H plus ions equal hydroxide ions, we're now adding OH minus ions. And what we end up with here is we end up in a situation where the OH minus ions are in excess, which is why the pH increases and becomes a higher number, meaning that it's in the alkali range. So at the beginning, we've got H plus ions in excess. Then, as we continue to add OH minus, they get fewer and fewer and fewer as they react. That then comes to a point here when it's neutral, where H plus ions equal hydroxide ions, and we continue to add OH minus ions, so therefore they're now in excess, and that's why the pH continues to rise at this point. That should help with the information to answer any question relating to these types of curves.